Then I do my disclaimer. Welcome everyone to another edition of Harry Sky Ridley's video blog. I'm Harry Sky. First of all, welcome to my channel. My disclaimer is you may not download, upload, take my video, keep it, sell it, distribute it, or make, money off it, etc., 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 because it's my video. You may not use it for any way, shape, or form. That includes Chloe's mom, who's a complete douchebag, or douche waffle, or douche nugget. And Chloe's right there smiling, going, oh yeah. So, we've had a great couple days. I've been depressed off and on, as you know, 12 weeks of depression. My sister came out. I haven't seen her in 30 years. We did a barbecue. Now, this video is going to be short and sweet because I'm supposed to be on rest mode. Now, before we go into details, people sit there and say, oh, well, I need to do this, and I need to do that, and I need to do this, and I need to do that. Let me just share with you something, okay? Now, Chloe, being a sweetheart, oh, yeah, that's what I've been looking for. I was looking for my picture so I can show my sister something. Anyways, I'm trying to dig for something. What?
Nothing.
Now she's angry with me. Yeah, well, I'm sorry to say, Missy, but I'm deaf in my right ear. I mean, half the time I'm too fucking disabled. The other fucking half the time, she doesn't know why she puts up with me. And the other half the time, I should be dead. So it goes a third, and third. So, let's get down to brass tacks. This young lady decided, as a gift, she loves me, and I've been taking care of her, for a year. She got me this game, Harvest Moon. Now, that game is real badass. Now, Chloe, she even got me the PS4 version. I think Chloe can get into it. She wants farm simulations. Aaron got into it, and he loved it. So, I think Chloe, So, one of the things me and Chloe talked about tonight, we hit on is the thing, and I want to give you guys an update. So, I finally went a hold of the, basically what happened with the young lady, as you all know, and I want to clarify this today, is the certain young lady was so furious she wanted to beat the shit out of the people at this middle place. Yeah, trust me, I want to beat them too, because they put in she went to jail, right? So I called up, I said I want a supervisor, I talked to the director, and I talked to a supervisor, they worked with me. They removed the parts where it said, because Chloe demanded it. I said, listen, if Chloe's going down there, you're all going to get your ass kicked, and Chloe's going to be kicking it personally. Her ass is the lawnmower, and she's the lawnmower, and their ass is grass, basically. Let's just put it that way. And so the lady basically got it fixed because, frankly, this is my channel, and we're not going to talk about it. But Chloe's got enough legal problems as is. There's people already going after her for this and wanting to post this and post that. Well, the discharge summary basically said mental, physical, and sexual abuse of me. Then it said she's been in jail for a probation violation. Then it said basically she abuses animals.
Which I don't.
So the bottom line is I had to go and demand to get rid of it. Now, here's the kicker, okay? So, we got it fixed. They're sending out a new discharge summary. Chloe was supposed to go tomorrow to get her records, but problem is, young lady knows I'm not getting up early because I'm not wasting my freaking time going all the way to, what do we got here? Hey, Demon, what's up? Look, Demon Fire's here. Chloe?
Yeah, hey, Demon Fire.
What up, Demon Fire? So, anyways, so we got all this crap taken care of off the records. Then I decided to go and one up the fucking lawyer, her lawyer. He's been writing my ass. I finally said, listen, Demon Fire, while you're here, this game's really kick-ass for the Switch. It's also kick-ass for the PS4, so we'll have Harvest Moon. Not much with playing PS4. If I remember correctly from the beautiful Gabby, you were playing, what was it, Horizon, I believe it was? She was telling me the other day you were playing something, and I'm like, damn it, I miss Demon. I had my sister from Colorado at her, so you know it's just like yeah. So she's awesome. So, anyways, back to the story. So, called up Chloe's lawyer. If you're watching this, Chloe's mom, go screw yourself. I basically told Chloe today we're gonna get her records for her diagnosed Aspie. Once we get her Asperger's, it's an automatic one for Social Security. We don't know how to submit all this fucking shit, red tape. I mean, every freaking record, everyone. In Washington, it's just basically, let's paint Chloe as a monster. Chloe has problems, yes. Let's paint her as a monster. Not going to happen. Destiny 2, how is it? I really would like to get a copy of it, but I want to buy an actual physical copy. I don't want a download version. So can you tell me, Demon, is there an actual hard copy of it, or is it all download? You know, I'm curious about it. Is it a download thing? So, back to the story. So, told the lawyer, so listen here. She's got probably pending federal and state charges pending, possibly felony charges. We don't know what's going on. I says, I don't give a shit. You keep barking up my tree, I'm not helping. Anyways, we got the hospital records today, and, you know, I was told, oh, they're going to be interesting. Nope, nothing worth even talking about. So I talked to a lady today. I said, hey, we need these records, you know. She's like, yes, we send out this. We bill you. It goes through this. I'm like, thank you. That's nice. So the one mental place that Chloe wanted to go there and kick the crap out of because of all the crap they put in their discharge and this. Chloe only saw a therapist once. How do you pertain that Chloe's done... has mentally abused someone, physically, sexually assault dogs, for example. All this crap that's in it, I had to go and clean it up. I mean, literally. I mean, we just removed all of it and said, hey. And then the guy's like, oh, okay. By the way, I had some cheese recently. It was really good. I love Tillamook cheese. Oh, good. Because like I said, I heard Destiny 1 was download only. That's what my husband said once, was it was download only. Do you have the first Destiny? If so, you know, you let me know. Is there a hard copy of it too? And just so you know, I guess I can't do it because Chloe just stole Moppy away from me. I was going to show you the camera. He got a haircut.
There you go. Moppy.
Come here, bud. Come here a sec. And this is Moppy Fire. Look at him. He doesn't even look like a Shih Tzu right now. He looks like Daddy used to say, little rat dog. Hi, I'm a rat dog. My name's Rat Dog. Yeah, I'm a rat dog.
He looks like a stray mutt.
Oh, I love you. Yeah, I love you. Yeah, I love you. So, anyways, back to my story. So, you know, here you go. So the lawyer's basically throwing shit fit. And I finally told the lawyer, listen, I don't see you lifting a hand. So unless you're going to be coughing up money, basically, my mouse froze thanks to Moppy. Here, let's fix this real quick. I said, unless you, oh yeah, that's why it went loose. There we go. All right. Let's see. Is it moving again? Is it not moving? Yeah, here we go. So, anyways, what happened was I told the lawyer, listen, you want it fast enough? You fucking go get these records. I've been waiting 7+ weeks just for the hospital up there. And then I find out today, because we have one of the main arteries here in town, they're like, yes, the records were sent. We're billing you. I'm like, yes! That should be there Saturday or Friday, Saturday, or Monday. So I'm like, yes! One more thing left, right? Two to go, plus the one that we got to go and find for the Aspie thing, right? So, anyway, here's the kicker. So everyone sits there, and I'm going to say this. I know Chloe's sitting there smiling. We got bacon bits, by the way. And so I told Chloe to pull out the food if she wants. So here's the deal. We go ahead. I got to answer my sister. Anyways, I basically contact this place, right? First thing out of the fucking bitch's mouth is, you know, it says, "Oh, is this Chloe?" And I go, "Yes." And she's like, "Well, we heard from this group, and this group, and this DMHP, or designated crisis responder, or designated designated crisis, or the designated mental health profession." Anyways, so the bottom line is they're basically like, "Well, we've been expecting you," and it's like, really, for real, you've been expecting us, And Chloe comes in, she's like, "What's going on?" And I go, anyways, the lady turns around and she says, "Well, we can't give you those records unless you pay for them." I said, "Fine. I'll be on July 3rd to make payment. We're getting them." "Well, I don't recommend it." And I'm like, "Why?" "Well, she's calling me Chloe. She doesn't even think of me as, who I am. She's like, "Well, you're going to sort through and do this because of criminal charges." I'm like, "I don't give two shits, lady, what you want." Well, of course, just wants it because the damn fucking lawyer keeps chomping at the damn bit, So basically, we got that group. So next month we get that. He's like, "Well, after it comes down, we have to get it." I said, "Hey, here's the deal. Who's paying for them? I mean, right now, these records are about $300. Guess who pays for them? There goes my fucking July's excess money pot because of it." And Chloe's just like, "Well, thing is this is the place that keeps sending fucking records out to, so I told the lady, I want my copies." "Oh, well, we can't do that because, they're calling me a mentally strained victim." I said, "You know what? I'm going to be mentally straining someone in a minute. It's going to be my ass kicking it." "Are you pooping?" "Oh. Okay." Well, anyways, you get that, So the whole ordeal for all you love bugs out there is these people are really, in this one place, is really giving hell. I mean, I just got a thing. I was told my records, my mental health records are going to be about $12 for the hospital. Fine by me. The other place, $6. Fine. Chloe's records, $6. We got all the records except for 2 places. And then the lawyer's like, "Well, you need to get to it. You need to get to it right away." And you know what Chloe said to me? Chloe, being a sweetheart today, turns around. She says, "Rita, in 12 weeks, and Chloe's right there munching on bacon bits. "You know what? I'm going to mooch a few." And then she gave us 2 bags, one for each of us. Or did she?
We used the other one last night.
Oh, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
I want to say it. So anyways, my sister bought some bacon bits for her potato last night. We got 3 spuds left to cut up, and I wanted to try this. Did she bring back the butter and stuff, or did they take it with her?
I don't know.
Well, it's some butter like this, and I was like, no, it doesn't matter to me. It's their butter. I was trying to get them. So anyway, So one point there, hold on a second, everyone. Is, okay, so I got these ready to go just so I can pull them out. But anyways, Chloe, being a sweetheart, like I said, I gotta make up the bed. She turned around, she said, "I've not seen you play a game in weeks, Rita." And it made me happy. She's like, "Hey, you have a serious extreme concussion. Park your butt, walk Poppy when you can. I'll take care of the household chores. Here we go, your dinner's ready." Of course, as you all probably are wondering, why is this beautiful woman on YouTube pulling out Chloe's dinner when she can do it herself? Well, Chloe's got the kitchen she's taking care of. There we go. With that cool, we're good to go. So, leftover steak for dinner tonight, by the way. So, some of you wonder, Chloe being a sweetheart, I got to defrost the air conditioner. She basically left me alone, right? And here's a joke, okay? Now, some of you wonder about the dilation levels. I got this one, the 3rd level. Chloe looked at me today, and I told her, you know, having this part, which she's always angry. She's like, F you, the doctor did a crappy job. F you, your thing's botched. F you. And anyways, I'm not bitching about Chloe. But anyways, Chloe gets this way. She's not borderline personality. She's not bipolar. She's not schizophrenia. All these disabilities they diagnose, bullshit. Psychiatrists I talk to, bullshit. Nothing. So if you're watching this, Chloe's mom, go suck a big one. So anyways, Chloe says to me, when I woke up, she says, how do you manage to fall asleep with one of these in there? It's like simple. I'm tired. I mean, it's simple. Your body just shuts down. I mean, look, I sleep 3 hours a night. I'm going to crash eventually. And when I do, Chloe's probably not going to see me for probably 2 days because I'll be sleeping sound. Thing is the woman basically, a lot of people are saying, well, you know, it must be this, it must be that. What it is, a lot of people are pointing the finger at Chloe. Chloe's not the problem. Problem isn't Chloe at all. Chloe's a sweetheart, okay? I mean, yes, I mean, a lot of you out there, including people, want to hurt Chloe because of, you know, what Chloe's done, you know? And I'm not talking about certain issues. I'm saying in general. So Chloe's mom doesn't sit there and go, I can't do that. You abuse her. Well, bitch, sorry to say, but the mental health professions, the hospitals, the mental clinics, everything point, the one that does the abuse is the person with the Asperger's. So unless you want to fucking read that and weep, there's nothing that can happen because, frankly, I'm going through the records of the purge, things that Chloe's request, so then we make Chloe look like an evil, evil person. Even though there's people on YouTube who think Chloe's an evil, evil person, I, for one, think Chloe's misguided. I mean, I was telling this to my sister. My sister basically realized, hey, you know, I mean, look, Chloe got on her knees like this. I'm sitting on a chair, and she's got one knee like the booty method, like in Independence Day, and she's like, will you marry me? In Buffalo Wild Wings, Seattle. And Chloe also said to me outright, you know, if it wasn't for me, you know, because people turn around and they say, oh, you can't handle Chloe, you can't handle Chloe. You know what? I'll tell you something, okay? For the records, for all these motherfuckers out there that want to see Chloe fry for justice, for, you know, these clinics. Now, let me tell you something, okay? A lot of these clinics are getting information they don't know where. So we don't know where the fuck they're getting it, but they turn around and they say, well, this person, hello, Michelle. This person, you know, like I said, I mean, I had to basically use a lawyer basically to ram it down their throat. Hello, Michelle. Basically, to remove the things about things like, you know, mentally, physically assaulting me, sexually, you know, as everyone knows, Chloe knows this as well. You know, that's up to the courts, not for fucking the mental hospital to basically put in there. Or, I mean, I'm fighting the mental hospital right now. Why do you think the lawyer basically is doing what the lawyer's doing? I mean, the lawyer's like, well, we need that. You know what? Chloe's trying to get on disability, okay? Now, I'm not hiding anything. Now, a lot of people out there think that Chloe, a.k.a. Bieber Babbitt, is hiding. They're not. Basically, they're learning to keep their mouth shut. I mean, look at it from a different point of view, okay? Chloe basically told me the other day in front of my own sister, who's blood related, my sister Teddy Bear, I think I opened up my mouth too much, and because of it, I'm now realizing I should keep my mouth shut and not express my feelings of wanting to harm government officials. Yeah. I mean, look. Every freaking mental report out there in this state basically says it. Now, Chloe, of course, being beautiful, she has things, being paranoid, and she's like, And by the way, Chloe looked at me today and she said, Rita, I said, what? She goes, lately you've been paranoid about this, this, and this, but you got into that new game and you're just like, paranoid. Who cares? You know, is this that new book? No, this is that one that's 7-day trip to, I don't know where it is. Oh, Yellowstone and Teton. So Chloe basically, you know, was like, you're not paranoid right now. The only thing I'm paranoid is I want my movie when my family gets ready to leave, you know. But, you know, so the bottom line is for all of you out there, because this video has rambled on 20 minutes already, is this. Basically, all the records are trickling in, yet you got this dickhead lawyer who's like, well, we're there, those records too. And it's like, dude, the hospital gave us the first set. They're not going to give us the second set. The second set has too much sensitive information. And then he gives me a fucking list, okay? He wants everything in this state, right? Now, let me just tell you, the guy's a jackass, okay? Clearly, he's a jackass. A ghost just knocked those cups over. It's under my chair. Weird. The guy's a jackass, right? He basically turns around and he, I gotta say hello to Michelle, text-wise. He basically wants stuff he can't have. And so he's like, well, how long is it gonna take? And it's like, dude, it will take when it takes, you know?
When you talk about the Texas person?
No, I'm talking about your lawyer, the one in here in town, Mr. Jackass. Well, is that what you were getting at?
I thought you were talking about, you know, that trans from Texas.
No. Anyways, she's talking about the trans in Texas, the one who wants facial femme. Facial femme. I need boobs. Facial femme. I need to be attractive. Facial femme. There's only 4 people in this whole damn country that got facial femme on Medicare. Okay, now I've heard other states are now ramming it down, like some of these popular girls on YouTube that are American going, well, I'm born both and I need to have all this done. That's discrimination if you don't give it. And my opinion is this. I saw a post on, someone posted on Facebook a while ago. This person, male to female, basically says it's life-saving therapy and that if you pay into it, you're entitled to it. And if someone else had to pay for it out of their own pocket before the administration basically allowed it to be covered on insurance, and oh well, they're going to get theirs covered. But the problem is it's not easy to get it covered. You got to do this. And then, I mean, I just filled out a paper the other day. Basically, I had 4 surgeries that weren't covered. Laser hair removals, 4. Guess what? I have to appeal it because it's medically necessary. And one day, maybe if Chloe will be nice enough, we can find a way to wear some type of disclosure thing so you could see me in my not panties, but something where it's not a nude violation of YouTube, and you guys can see what I'm talking about. Man, these are healing, by the way. Look at these. These are healing. These are the scars. I didn't have enough tissue, so I signed the thing. These were $3,000+. I think they were more like $9,000 after I looked at the itemized bill. But you get the idea. These are not cheap, you know. And it was just so they could use the skin depth in my vagina. And, you know, and I've tried to explain to Chloe, you know, for all of you wondering, sometimes it's not, and it's not an easy task to talk about, but for me, it's just a hole to pee in, all right? It makes my body complete, but at the same time, that's it, you know? So I was trying to explain to Chloe, you know, that, you know, I've tried to guide her, okay? And when she gets mad, like, you know, like the other day I had to protect her. She wanted to go and, you know, she said it's her disability, but she wanted to hurt 2 neighbors. I got her calmed down. And, you know, I hit the chair, blah, blah, blah. Well, Anyways, Chloe was asking, and I said to her the other day, when you get surgery, you're going to be doing the dilation thing, and it's not comfortable. I mean, it is painful. Jelly, no jelly, you name it, it hurts. And, you know, she's like, well, what's the point? And it's like, to be complete. But at the same time, a lot of people that get this surgery, I'm rolling out, I'm getting a guy, look at my boobs, I'm a real woman, I'm getting a guy. And they go to a bar, and this is what, 60, 70-year-old farts with a taco? They don't get it. Nope, they're the.
And then they call these guys bigots.
Yeah, they call them bigots. And I sit there going,
I'm sorry, if I was this gender guy, I would do someone as butt ugly as that.
Well, yeah, a lot of them sit there and I got the surgery. I'm a woman now. And, like, you know, I didn't want to upset during my dinner time.
Even if you're cisgender looked that ugly, I wouldn't do you.
But let me put it this way, okay?
Oh, the guy.
Me and Chloe have our own opinion on something, right? We're not going to give names, point fingers, and yada, yada, yada. That's not my channel, right? Right, Chloe? But we will say my sister Teddy Bear had the audacity at dinner time, same with my sister, sister/niece, that's the title, I call it, had the audacity at last night's dinner to argue that if an 80-year-old wants to be complete for a few years in their life, they should have a sex change. I mean, I'd like Chloe to, I know Chloe's eating right now, but I'd like to see Chloe, hear Chloe's opinion on this while I pour a shot of whiskey.
You know, you can hear it through the background.
Yeah, well, that's fine. I'm listening to you for a second.
Okay, so they need to give the surgeries to people who actually will live more and actually utilize that surgery longer.
I say give it to people that are true trans or intersex, mostly intersex. Fuck all these young people that just want to do it for fetish and stuff and say they need to get their sex change done by 18 so they can get their damn cherry popped in fucking high school. Those are the fucking raunchy ass motherfuckers that need to basically be left.
Those are gay boys.
They're all gay boys. I mean, I've seen reports. I mean, my sister/niece, Cassie, said pretty much that people need to make their decisions at 18. You don't start hormone blockers at 3 and then hope like hell your kid's on has their sex change at 18 and ain't going to work. I mean, literally, there's a lot of complications and problems.
One gay boy who decided to go for a full sex change. He wanted a guy to pop his cherry on prom night when he would get prom food.
Yeah, what happened?
He didn't get his wish and he killed himself.
Didn't get his wish, he killed himself. My whiskey's poured, by the way. But you get the idea, everyone. So technically, when it comes to this...
boy wanted to be prom queen, so he decided... he made this decision in the 7th grade, decided to become a girl.
Yeah, and you know what? They can't make the decision at the time. I mean, it's like this girl I know, okay? This girl turns around, she says... And my neighbor asked me today, right? My neighbor sits there and she says to me, Rita... what does your dog perform? So I tell her, and she's like, cool. Then she says, service dogs, when they're working, they can't be touched. That's true. The only ones that get to touch them, they're handlers, or Chloe. She's the second handler. But guess what? For anyone out there, and I know there's a TJ out there that watches this, TJ. You know, the thing is, there's this girl that's got a dog for ass beat. She's like, the dog goes up to a person, dances, and goes, wah, 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 woo, 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 woo. And if the dog dances, that means pet him. In a Walmart. I'm sorry to say, but the other fucking day I was with Chloe. Chloe bought me the most wonderful sandwich at Subway. One guy had his fucking service dog on the fucking table. Another guy had it sitting on a chair on the table. It's one of those booths, you know, at Subway. Then when we walked out, another lady claiming her service dog was riding in the cart. Now, Moppy, and this is in the basket. Now, Moppy, when I basically take Moppy somewhere, he's either on my side or he's riding on the electric cart, and he's well trained. Every turn, I turn around. Great Danes, German Shepherds, Rottweilers, you name all of these dogs were around. I said, what is it? Bring your dog to Walmart Day because it's too freaking hot. Then we went over to Winco for something, and guess what? Oh, is that a service dog? 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 Yes. He's a service dog. Rest? They didn't even ask. once. And then I hear my neighbor bitching about how, and then she bitches me about how, I should, do this and do that. And this is my channel. I talk about things. Well, one of the things I want to tell you is I've been miserable for 12 weeks. Okay? Not because of Chloe, because of my mental disability. And Chloe and I, and I want to share something with you, okay? For the record. And I know Chloe's going to probably sit here and say something, but I hope she doesn't because I want to get it through to you guys' head, okay? Now, about these people attacking Chloe, calling Chloe a monster, and trying to get the law enforcement here to do something, this and that, on certain issues. Let me just put it this way for the record, okay? Chloe knows there was charges filed. She's been here 3 months. The young lady knows that nothing's going to happen. So I ask you all, just leave us the fuck alone. I mean, literally. And then you say, oh, well, something is supposed to happen. No, it isn't because, for one, there's not enough evidence. All right, evidence. 2, the only evidence that they can prove, which they otherwise she would have been arrested, which she never was, which everyone says she was in the mental hospital, she was at the homeless shelter, she was at this place in Seattle and that place in Seattle, the FBI, the sheriff, the police, all these LEOs went to her. No. I've got full confirmation that they didn't go anywhere near Chloe. The only ones that wanted to touch Chloe in Seattle was the designated mental health professions, or the DCRs, designated crisis responders. They admit her. They won't. I mean, look at Chloe. Chloe goes, I would like to get my mental records here in the county, but I'm afraid of them. You know what? I called up. Basically, they said, is this Chloe? And I'm going, yeah, Chloe's just nodding. They want to charge us $300 for over 300 plus pages of paperwork. Let's see. Chloe came in April of 2017. It is June of 2018. That's 14 months. Now, Chloe basically said to me, 14 months, over 300 pages. Her hospital record from the hospital itself up here was over 110 pages. From like June to June of 2017 to January of 2018. That was the last time she went to a hospital, okay? Now, that isn't bad. I've been, not including walk-in clinics and so forth. But you get the idea, right? So all these people, they're like, oh, and also, because of these, like I said, issues, I just want to let you all know, because people are like, well, how come nothing's being done? Well, let's just say, not enough evidence. And then 2, it's, I don't know how to explain it, but, you could sit there and say Chloe had a lawyer, but Chloe didn't have a time for a lawyer. And if she did, Chloe said it's her mom that did it. But you know what? The problem is Chloe's mom can't prove jack shit anyways. And everyone already knows that if Chloe was going to be arrested, they would have done it by now, and they haven't. So all of these people are saying Chloe's been arrested, Chloe's this and that. It's wrong. Now, I might have had my hand in the honey pot when it came to fighting for Chloe's rights, but Chloe also knows that my hospital was basically sending letters, my therapist, my psychiatrist, all these people were helping me on my end. You don't understand all the shit that I've been through. And, you got letters going to them. You got this going to them. You got that going to them. So what happens? They got to make a decision. The decision was made. They're not going to go after anyone. Chloe's basically, but for some of you jackass motherfuckers out there, you're like, oh, the thing is this. A lot of people out there that don't understand what true love is. I mean, look. Some people I know commit adultery. Others do this. Others do that. Then you got the ones that push buttons like Chloe's family, who's pretending to be someone they're not, like Jeff Goldblum, just to go and attack me. When he was younger, he was attractive. When he's older, eh. But anyways, I love all of you. But my point being is not just Chloe's been scarred. I've been scarred. We all got to move on, you know. And the point is everyone out there just want to sit there and post things about Chloe. And they don't want to get to the big picture. Is leave it alone. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of problems. People sit there and say, well, you know, the supposed charges to drop. They're not dropped. You know, because the state's got to drop them. And the reason Chloe's here, well, you all know by now, she's waiting to deal and finish up and clear herself with the U.S. Secret Service. Everyone knows in her records and everything, there's no secret there. Someone says, oh, they came to visit. They visited, yes, but they weren't in our home. They didn't talk to Chloe. They didn't do anything with Chloe. I was in a mental hospital locked up. Chloe was in a homeless shelter, you know, pondering suicide because of all the problems. Now, for some of you out there, you guys sit there and say, oh, you know, it's not that bad. You know what the problem is? I'll tell you what the problem is. I'll tell you it right here on the Rita Show. The problem is the young lady and I have been scarred so fucking much that my family, I finally just told my sister, you know, hey, that, you know, I care for Chloe. I mean, I was sad Chloe didn't go with me to the Japanese gardens here in town, you know, because of it. But here's the thing. Everyone wants Chloe to be a trans-trender or this or that. But the thing is I don't want people posting crap if they don't have all the facts. I mean, look, honestly, I don't have all the facts. I mean, I have to.
What do they want me to be a trans-trender?
You know, someone basically said you're basically one of these people that are a trans-trender, you know.
No.
Anyways, it doesn't matter. My point being for all of you is this. I want to say, for the record, you know, you guys need to leave it alone. I mean, if Chloe's mom's watching this, do not fucking push me because, you know, you're the problem that caused me to freaking go to a hospital, you freaking quack. For the rest of you out there, me and Chloe's plan, because this is only June 7th, and by the way, Fiona's birthday's coming up, the wifey's. She died 16 years ago. I miss her. That, you know, but the problem I'm trying to say is I do not want, yeah, okay. Well, anyways, what I want to say to all you out there is I love all of you, and, you know, my point I'm trying to make to all you is this. That, you all sit there and say, oh, well, we need justice. Here's the problem, okay? Here's what I've talked to my psychiatrist about, my therapist, and everyone else. Chloe came home to deal with the Secret Service. Chloe wants to drink, let her. Chloe wants to freaking say fuck it when it comes to getting her state cash assistance, fine. She doesn't want to go to town, and the people on the Hill that are charging us $300 out of my pocket for the lawyer to get records, which Chloe's not going to reimburse me, so me, I'm just like, fuck it. If we want those records, Chloe can cough it up. Chloe can't cough it up? Oh, well.
We're not going to get them. All we need is the records from my diagnosis in Ohio.
Yeah, exactly. But he fucking wants everything. And he's been chomping at the bit. So I told the fucker today, you know, there's pending charges possibly with 3 different areas. He basically was like, oh, well, you know, thing is, the guy should shut his damn chili hole. Now, what I'm trying to say to all of you is for out there, and police went to our home. We had 4 cops the other day in my place. They even knew what Chloe, you know, because of officers and all this here in town. Or like, you two are not wanted. Just behave yourself. Well, Chloe, of course, she can't behave herself because, you know, her mouth. I want to do this. I want to do that. Government. Now Chloe's learning. Keep mouth shut. Don't open foot. Open mouth, insert foot. You know, the old joke. Problem is it might be too late, might not be too late. Now,
are they still coming after me?
No. Can I finish? So the bottom line, see, she's paranoid when she shouldn't be. Look, all this stuff happened in March. It's June. Soon it'll be July. Soon it'll be August. Soon it'll be September. Soon it'll be fall colors. And Khloe will still be here. And while you sit there and say, oh, well, justice, justice, justice. Justice, yeah, here's the thing, okay? All of you out there sit there and bitch. Oh, this wasn't served or that wasn't served. You know how damaging it was for both of us? Khloe knows how damaging it is for her. My side of it, I don't want to think about it. I got therapists to talk about it. Khloe's side, I mean, look, it's in records. She could probably have a hard time getting a job. She could probably get a hard time getting housing and all this. But as long as I'm alive, I made a protection to protect her and guard her and guide her. And thing is you know, that you guys need to realize that between being...
I'm enjoying a tasty steak.
Yes, I made her a steak last night on the barbecue. It was fabulous. I couldn't believe I ate both my little steaks. But all I want to say to all you out there is just let it go. To Khloe's mom, fuck you if you're watching this. I don't care. For the rest of you, we still got records coming in, trickling in, you should say. Now, the cash assistant part, I talked to Khloe, and I said, Khloe, I'll give you your money since you don't want to go through the state's program to get mentally therapy. You want me to just give you 100 because I got to pay your part of the rent per month anyway. She says,
do 110. No.
Yeah, so, you know, give her 110, she's fine. I mean, that's what I was paying for Karis chicken. But you guys get the idea. A lot of you are like, well, she should just go and get therapy. It's once a month. Yeah, but the problem is Khloe doesn't want me to be without her. That's the real problem with the therapy. And the therapists don't want me to be with her. So Khloe's like, fuck them. Thing is, I told Khloe, go by yourself. She's like, no, these motherfuckers have done enough damage. They say I was in jail. I abused dogs. I barbecue cats. And she has not done anything of the sort. The one appointment meeting with one group said all this. Another place, they put that she likes to burn buildings down. I mean, hello, is there a problem with these mental places? Why do you think we got to get the 300 pages? I mean, every time she goes to the emergency room, there's like 300 pages. You know, so Khloe's got a lawyer looking into it. I mean, the thing is, before Khloe's mom goes, oh, well, you know, the thing is these people think Khloe's bad. I mean, they don't understand the autistic, so they basically say this crap. Oh, yeah, Khloe barbecues cats. Oh, barbecues dogs, barbecues goats, barbecues cows and chickens and roosters. And, you know, I mean, every mental place out there basically has something stupid in their records. And they're, you know, and it's like they want to paint Khloe pretty bad. I mean, yes, we all know, you know, Khloe's got problems, you know, but Khloe's got to learn, and she is learning. Of course, I will tell you, I'm still trying to figure out the whole pumice stone thing because, you know, the toilet. But point is I've been trying to get Khloe, you know, let me put it this way. The last place said Khloe's so fucking lazy, she won't clean up anything. And her significant other is going in the ground because of it. Khloe doesn't care. Khloe's using the person, quote unquote, because Khloe doesn't want to do anything for herself. So they put Khloe doesn't mind living if she had to live in a cockroach, beetle infested apartment with baby ants and fire ants, and sugar ants. They said in their thing, Khloe wouldn't even care. As long as she's got her computer and internet, she doesn't care if there's 500,000 ants in the garbage can. I mean, literally, this is what they said. And it's like, if she is that bad, then here's the thing. And I'm going to pour a shot of whiskey, but here's the thing before I go and pour the whiskey. Khloe's mom could sit there and say it's all a fucking lie, but her and her in-laws, those fucking little hilljack motherfuckers tried to put her in a group home. Where's the money for the group home? You have anything to say about the group home, Young? Love?
I wouldn't go to the group home.
Yeah.
Myself if I do.
See, she said she'd kill herself. Problem is, look at the fucking aspects. There is Aspies and autistic group homes around. The problem is there's no fucking money. The state's not paying it. She's not on disability. So Chloe one day looked at me and I laughed. And she said to me, "What's so funny?" So she said, "What's so funny?" So I said, "Did you see this?" She says, "No." So I gave her the record. Turned around. She says, "Those motherfucking cocksucking motherfucking bastards. They wanted me in a group home." She looked at the record from then on. She's been reading her own records, basically looking through it, saying, "I didn't fucking say this. I didn't say that. I didn't fucking say that. Bugs are going to kill me. Snakes are going to kill me. Scorpions are going to kill me. Robotic scorpions, snakes, bugs, flies, anything that's small enough that can be not noticed from the human eye that could be basically a nuisance like a mosquito could be used as a government drone." She's like, all this stuff they're saying. And Chloe's going, "I didn't say this." And then she sees the group home thing. Now, the group home message was the first time she was getting hospitalized. And they, at the time, did not, quote unquote, even involuntary commit her. They just basically let her go voluntary, close the case. Now, Seattle, on the other hand, turned around and wanted to involuntary. When I got into Seattle a while ago, I think this was May 3rd. It was May 3rd. And they basically wanted to commit her. Then they didn't know I had a service dog. They didn't know what Chloe looked like. Chloe, of course, was, so the young lady, you get the whole damn idea. They even tried to involuntary April 3rd. Again, no one knew what happened. All they were like, "We got to commit her." But they got to go through the scope of the law. They can't just commit someone because she's basically, there is a scope. A lot of people out there say Chloe needs to be committed. I don't think so. Chloe read her records, and Chloe said, biggest mistake she made is wasting 3 times at the taxpayer's expense going to get her records. Not records, her hospitalizations, because it said in her records, "Oh, hi, Jessica. You never got on video with me. I'm very disappointed in you, by the way." By the way, Jessica did go see Solo, by the way, the other day, Chloe. But anyways, 3 hospitalizations. I'm getting drunk, by the way, Jessica. 3 hospitalizations, and yet she wanted a better diagnosis. Yeah. Right. Like, that's going to happen, right? So, anyways, now, like I was going to say, yeah, I'm enjoying the stuff. I got to send Chloe to get some more soda soon. Here's the funny thing. Neighbor, I'm changing subjects. Neighbor turns around and says, "Well, you bought all the liquor, including Chloe's stuff, so you're entitled to drink straight coconut rum if you want to." Right. Anyways, welcome, Jessica, again. So I go and I read the records. The mental records for this county, the ones for the hospital side of things. The county side, as you all know, $300. I'm paying it next month. You? Holy shit. Why? Is it because you can't get doctors to help you? You're going to have to message me why. Chloe, we have a little problem with our third counterpart here, Jessica. She's been kind of suicidal lately. I've been dealing with a lot of... You've been suicidal? Is that what you're saying? Why? We're gonna have to talk somehow, so I can work with you, so you don't feel suicidal. That is not the right thing. Look, the other day, Chloe was suicidal. She wanted to kick the crap out of many people, but I got that contained. Of course,
that's homicidal. Suicidal, they want to kill myself.
Yeah, well, yeah, oh yeah. Well, homicidal, suicidal, that's all they put in their fucking records anyways. But anyways, let me put it to the county records, okay? Back to the county records. I'm waiting for Jessica, by the way. I should be, have you noticed the air conditioner is not working properly right now? Feels like it ain't working. Feels like the damn motor's out or something. Let me see. It's just freaking dust. Yep. Bet you the filter's clogged. You think you can get the filter? For some of you wondering, the filter is completely and thoroughly covered in a block of ice. My mom and dad committed suicide. When? When did they commit suicide? Recently? If that's the case, shit, I'm sorry, I didn't know this.
Why'd they do that?
Well, yeah, Chloe just asked, sweetheart, why'd they do that? What was their reason? I don't support suicide. I lost my wife in Australia hanging in a city park. Anyways, while we're waiting, let me just give you a story. So, do you want one more whiskey? Oh, she was 14. What are you now, like 24, 26? You know, Chloe, Jessica wanted to come visit both of us. The problem is, I told the beautiful Jessica, is she's going to have to leave Princess at home. We only have one dog in this family. What do you think? Is she more than welcome to come up here?
You have one dog in the family.
Yes, but she's, you know.
Her name's Moppy.
Yes, I get it. So, you know, so they're like you. So everything that you have, which is schizoaffective and et cetera, I assume, Jess, basically you've fallen on from them through genetics. I was diagnosed with bipolar, which I wanted to talk to you about, schizophrenia, and borderline personality, general anxiety, and a few other things. But you just slipped away, and I've been waiting a long time to talk to you about these things. Chloe, of course, as you know, when my story goes, the hospital said it's all a show for Chloe, the one right up here at the hill. They don't think there's nothing wrong with Chloe. Chloe can go to work, wasting money and taxpayers' money. She's been hospitalized 3 times, and it's basically saying it's a waste of funds. She doesn't want to carry out a treatment. She doesn't want to do this and that. It's a waste of money, you know, in their opinion. Which, again, my condolences about your mother. And I know being transgender, Jess, that's another, you know, another struggle alone. I mean, I can guide you on getting your surgeries. That's not a problem, you know, but you need to be closer in this state than you being somewhere else is, because I can't help someone who's in New Mexico, Texas, Arizona, yada, 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 you know. But like I said, I'm so sorry about your loss, you know, and your family's losses. So I guess that's how you ended up with the mental illnesses, you know. I mean, I have good days and I have bad days. And some days, you know, are good, some days are bad. But for the rest of you out there, while we wait for Jessica, which again, I'm sorry, Jessica. As you all know, you know, the records basically stated, and that's why we need the county assessors records. That's what I call it, the mental health assessors. Because if they believe that Chloe's making all the shit up, then technically she's autistic with anger issues, and that'll get her on disability. But they're saying she doesn't have bipolar, isn't schizophrenic, isn't schizoaffective, isn't borderline personality, nothing. Not even a fucking elusive, explosive temper, you know. So, you know, I know you're still here, Jess. So you get that. So what I was trying to say to you, Jess, is I still want a video chat with you, but I want a video chat when you're free. I mean, the other day I waited and waited and waited, and I just said, fuck it. Went to bed. But today I'm basically looking at this and saying, hey, I'm going to play some Farmville, you know. Not Farmville. Chloe calls it Farmville, you know. I think there's a hard copy of something called Stardew Valley. It's like a spin-off of the original Harvest Moon for Super NES. But, you know, oh, Jessica, I got something to share with you. Hold on. Here you go. This might make you happy. Look at this, Jess. Look at this. Look at this baby. Look at it. He's like, look at it. He's like, yeah, you can come and visit, but I'm the only dog in the family here. Yeah, I'm a service dog. My name is Moppy Shih Tzu. I thought your name was Moppy Rat Dog. Hey, Daddy would call me a rat dog. You know what? Let's ask him, huh? Here, let's ask. Huh? Should I do it, huh? No. All right. Aaron, didn't you say And Aaron's on my pot right here. This is the rose urn. Didn't you say that Moppy's a rat dog? Yes, I did. I'm coming from the grave. Moppy, you are a rat dog. You see, Daddy and... Oh, yeah, look at him. Isn't he adorable? He had a haircut recently, yeah.
Well,
what?
Love, don't take me out of this blind just for me to answer your question from the nerd. Yes, Aaron.
Yes, right now I'm in the dog. Look. Hey, Chloe, I'll take a snack right there. I mean, yeah. Anyways, let me get the whiskey filled up, everyone. But the point is the hospital here said that it was all made up. The other places said she had some light mental problems, but nothing major, that she doesn't need that dress. And then, you know, the DMHPs want her to be on medication. Since she isn't, they made a shit ton of problems for her when it comes to her, did you get his thing yet?
Oh, yeah.
You know, so they gave her so many problems that, you know, this place up in the hill is basically a hospital. It's all made up. She has no mental illness. She can go to work. Yet the hospital she went to didn't want her in disability. They're going to plunk her and try to get her work with all her problems. So it's like everyone around her wants to screw her over some way, shape, or form. They're like, Chloe needs to leave us in care of Chloe, you know. Hey, Chloe, come here. Come here for a second.
No, I'm not getting the camera.
Oh, you won't? Jessica just said something directly to you.
Hey, Jessica.
She says, how are you, Chloe? She wants you to answer this. Chloe is a beautiful person.
Thank you.
She says thank you. She's eating a steak, by the way, but you guys get the idea. I might reheat in the microwave for about 30 seconds to a minute some bratwurst, but I left the bratwurst so Chloe can get her filled first. I'm doing this video, you know, but yeah, exactly, yummy. But you're more than welcome to come up here, Jessica. You know, we are going to be moving eventually out of this city. We don't like it. As you all probably are well aware, as in the beginning of the video, the police have been harassing and doing all this other crap. And taking pictures, looking for warrants and everything else. They can't find any, so they get ass hurt, and then they basically harass me like, did you violate the law? Did you do this? Did you do that? And it's like, no. And they get angry. And then it's like, you know, I mean, look at the other day. The guy basically took me aside, almost pulled out his gun and wanted to shoot me because he was angry that my head hit the blue chair, which you can see the corner of the blue chair right here. Hit the bottom of it, passed out, woke up, and I found out 4 days later I had an extreme concussion. Chloe, of course, was so panicked, she just left. She's like, I'm not dealing with this. Problem is, it wasn't Chloe's fault. I was just trying to protect Chloe, you know. And then, since that accident, and then the other day, I don't remember what happened the other day. The other day, Chloe was doing something, and again, when the police came out, neighbors called, I think it was, I basically slammed my head into the doorknob, literally almost passed out. Now, that's a second concussion. Chloe was panicked. I'm like, calm down, you know. And police asked me about it. I'm like, dude, yeah, it's not a problem, you know. The thing is, Chloe's getting angry because the discharge summary said she abuses animals, abuses me, abuses other people, you know, mentally, physically, sexually abuse, and all this other crap. And it went on and on and on of all the stuff she did. And then it basically said she's got all these mental problems, and these are the problems because of it. Psychiatrist goes, we need to medicate her. We need to do this. Well, he ain't going to be medicated. Let Chloe drink 4 gallons of rum per month. She's happy as hell, and I don't give a shit, you know. Sightbox.com. Yeah, well, the problem is I have problems with contacts, so I wear glasses. But my glasses are due up, and Chloe needs to get glasses anyways. Medicaid up here will pay for glasses, but not contacts. So, you know, that's the thing. And me, you know, But anyways, back to the story, at hand. She turns around, and, these people turned around in the records, and they're like, Chloe's not transgender, she's misguided. Chloe's schizophrenic, she can't have a sex change. Chloe's schizoaffective, she can't have a sex change. Chloe is bipolar, she can't have a sex change. Chloe is borderline personality, she hears voices, she can't have a sex change. All these things, yet at the same time reading her records and saying there's nothing wrong with her. Chloe's just wanting a free sex change. You got one group and the other group. One says she's transgender, the other one says she's not. And her mother, basically, in the records that we got, which Chloe was reading the other day, Chloe said her mom needs her ass kicked because her mom basically said Chloe's a misguided little boy that thinks she's transgender. I'm sorry to say, but the medical record said it came from Chloe's mom. Yeah, it's bullshit. Misguided my ass. It's telling everyone that you're schizophrenic, schizoaffective, bipolar, all the major mental disabilities. We shouldn't be going through sex changes. Yeah. It'd be like telling my young Jessica here, I'm sorry, you got it. You can't have a sex change because you have all these mental disabilities. You're just a little boy that's confused. Right. So you pay what, $39.99 a month for the rest of your life so you can get extra glasses and stuff? I mean, that doesn't make sense. If you pay $39.99 for the entire thing, that's one thing. But here, I have problems with Sightbox. So you're paying $40 a month for 12 months, just so you're paying $480 for a year just for contacts. But the thing is, if they're doing it monthly, there's a problem because, in my opinion, contacts, you should just be able to get in, get out, get contacts, and be happy. Not paying $40 a month. I mean, I pay $40 a month for my lawyer, and next year goes to $35 a month. So the point I'm trying to say is it doesn't make sense because for 12 months, if you're going in just for one set of contacts, it should be 40 flat fee, not 40 a month for 12 months. I mean, it'd be like going through that one place, any optical, and paying like $9 for your frames, but you gotta submit your certain dimensions for the glasses, and then they'll make them for you, and it could be $9, but it's a pain in the ass, Well, still, even though they paid for the exam, the thing is, you're still paying $480 for the entire year is what you're saying. You said $39.99 a month, so let's round it off to $40 a month for 12 months. That's $480, which could be done for something else instead. So, in my opinion, it's not worth paying $480 out of your own damn pocket when, in this state, you want contacts, they'll say, sorry, you get glasses, and they cover it. Chloe's actually happy they're going to be giving you, glasses. Literally,
I prefer glasses over contacts.
Yeah, well, Jessica just got glasses. Apparently, she's ecstatic that she got glasses.
On the excited effect, though.
She's happy she got contact lenses. She said she's paying $40 a month for 12 months because of this. And yet I said, well, for $40, it should just be one-time deal where you get your glasses and that's it, right? Instead, your glasses or contacts. Instead, $40 a month, that's $480. Now, for $480 in your pocket, you could get like 10 pairs of glasses or 20 pairs if you paid the $9 jobby. But the problem is they're just like, yes, here we go. I'm going to try and get sausage. There's plenty of sausages for you.
My steak is being downed by two individuals. Me and Little Monty. I have parts of the steak.
So, sorry everyone, I gotta eat while I talk with you. That's why my mouth is practically open for lunch. Yeah, I know Jessica's gonna say don't eat with your mouth full.
No, it's a good steak, Monty.
Anyways, what I'm trying to make for all of you is, as I was telling Chloe, she likes glasses anyways over contacts, but For $40 a month, you could use $500 a year, so you could be putting it towards something else that's more constructive. It's like spending $1,000 for an iPad or an iPhone X. All these people need the latest things. You don't see me complaining, and that's another thing I'll bring up. Complaining about paying X amount of dollars for the latest and greatest iPhone or iPad when I find it's a waste of money. My iPad, always already said she's replacing it for Christmas for me. How great is that? I mean, there's no one in the world besides Chloe, in my opinion. Oh, did you notice? The marks just showed up where I burned myself from last night's pans. I was just looking at that. But anyways, for any of you out there that think, oh, Chloe did this, Chloe did that, Chloe's a bastard, Chloe hurt me, Chloe did this. Well, the thing is, you know, we both been hurt, scarred, mentally and physically. You gotta move on. I mean, look, one of the reasons she came back is to deal with the government. 2 is, she didn't want me dying for some of you out there, and that means that, you know, you heard it, Jessica. And 3 is, her secondary son just took her chair, her bed, or her sitting spot, so she won't be able to get and do it. Hey, Mom, how goes it? Well, Mom's coming over to me because I got a sausage, so.
I'll be right down that steak as tea.
You got a steak chunk? I
get
know
the fatty parts of it. He loved it.
As you can see, there's Moppy's thing. Watch this. You see his paws are only there. There's his head.
What a baby little shit.
There you go. You see, I gave him the little bit, last bit of it, you know. So you guys saw it here on the Rita show. The Rita show. That's what I say. Rita show. Let me get the other broad. So the bottom line is, for all of you guys out there, you know, people sit there and say, well, you know, we're for this, we're for that. Problem is I'm going to say something tonight because this is my channel and we're live. And I don't care what happens. And I think Chloe would agree. Right, Chloe?
Yep.
Here's the deal for all of you people out there watching this channel tonight or rewatching it. You say Chloe went to jail. You said the sheriff, the FBI, the Secret Service, and everyone else came out to her. If you have the truth, then feel free to share it. But share it in a way that doesn't slander anyone. Otherwise, hold your peace. I think Chloe's a beautiful and strong person. Yes, we all know this, but you got to also remember, Jessica, that I think it was you that asked about, and we're only going to use TJ as name, TJ and Lexi. They basically say she's not a strong person. They're a user, abuser, and everything else. And the dog's looking at me for this other sausage right here. This is a bratwurst. They're not good for my heart, but what the heck? I'm eating it anyways. There's 4 more, by the way. Chloe may be strong, but she's not that strong. She needs supports to lean on, you know. Hey, what's your favorite Chloe? Oh, I think Chloe's favorite color is black. But
I love black. Black's my color. And dark purple, dark green, dark blue, and it's a dark gray. I like all the dark colors.
My favorite all-time color is white. White and red.
I like my clothes to be dark. I like my clothes dark because it defines me. And plus, but then there's some people out there saying I'm not girly enough because I don't wear light colors. Like,
well, look at the people out there that say, you're not girly enough anymore. You're not wearing makeup. Right. And then they say you're not girly enough because you eat.
My favorite clothing brand, I'd say, is H&M. H&M is like one of the places I like to shop the most. Forever 21's good. Hot Topic.
We didn't find a Hot Topic or or a Forever 21 in Seattle.
What's that? They're out there. I know they are. Not downtown, but you know, there's a Forever 21 in downtown Seattle actually.
You didn't take me there.
We only had time to go to H&M.
Yeah, and that cost me like $40+ anyways for the dress. And then I just found out the brand Puma is very popular with the Mexicans. Chloe always makes jokes, calls them beaners. Neighbor, not the neighbor. I call the guy the neighbor. The apartment manager's husband was wearing a Puma hat and a Puma shirt and Puma shorts, and I'm like, that must be a really popular thing. Puma. He's like, yeah, why? And I'm like, I spent $60 for Chloe's Puma thing. And he's like, great brand, great brand. And I'm going, I guess now I need to find a different brand of stuff that Chloe can wear. Maybe I can get her a hoodie dress that says Pepsi on it, so she can be a billboard for Pepsi.
No, I like Puma. I'm Mexican. I'm part Mexican. Did you know?
Jessica left apparently, so I don't know. Well, no, there's someone watching this. What's your favorite makeup brand, Chloe? I Chloe, I like Elf brand.
I go with Elf and Rimmel because it's cheap. That's why.
Elf brand. Hi, I'm Rita Spice. I like Ulta and I like MAC Cosmetic. That's what I go with.
You know that's typical trans right there that likes the expensive shit.
Jessica, just so you know, I'm giving Chloe the bird because there's a reason for me giving her a bird. You know what it is, Missy?
What?
I can't see it on video, but what about the Ulta gift we got?
Yeah, It was nice. I liked it.
I like Kat Von D. Ooh, I see that there. Check this out, Jess. Look. Ulta. Oh, look at this. Cream contouring kit. See, very expensive. A eyeshadow palette. This has got all eyeshadows. Ulta. Sponges. Ulta. Liquid foundation. Ulta. Mascara. Ulta. Ulta. Blush. Ulta brushes, and then Ulta lipstick, and a 32 palette of goodies right here with all the colors in the back from Ulta. That was my early birthday present from my favorite peep in Oregon, who's going to be nameless because she doesn't want to get in trouble. But let's just say Ulta. I want the contouring kits she has. She had like 7 of them came in. Very expensive too, you know. And so, any other questions, feel free to ask Chloe. I will be getting a shot of whiskey in a second and another bratwurst. Chloe, do you have I guess it's Jessica and you want she wants to ask you questions. So it's frequently asked questions with Chloe time here on the Rita and Chloe show. Of course, Chloe's playing a video game, I think.
Oh, I'm listening.
So, any other questions you have, Jess, please feel to ask them. And yes, if you join our harem here in Washington, you move in with us, we are all Mormon. So, welcome to the world of Mormonism.
Hey!
Be a good little Mormon wifey and don't eat pig now, Chloe. Oh, I'm just being funny. I'm so damn, I gotta get to the game. Eventually, I gotta get my game going. I wanted to go through the mine again, I finally found out the damn flower shop's starting to sell Cosmos, so I can actually hammer out my stuff. They didn't give me the white freaking roses yet, so I can fix my fishing rod. Apparently, you can catch like 6 fish at a time. I'll kick your ass, fill up my damn fishing thing. Let's see. All right, let's see. Nice. So it seems Jessica doesn't have any questions right now. I had a shot of whiskey, so let me grab me another hot dog on. You do know 3 of those brats are yours, Chloe. Make sure they don't go to waste, princess. I love every one of you, you know. So let's see. Jess had another question. She said, what is your favorite animal that you wish you can own? Mine is a tiger. Oh, I know exactly what animal she wants to own. I can tell you right now. It's a Shih Tzu named Moppy. What do you think? Or what is your animal?
I don't know. I do love dogs.
Yeah, but she said, you know, maybe she's thinking rare, exotic. She wants a tiger. What about you?
I think I'll get...
That ain't no cherry!
I'll get a panther.
Panther. She wants a panther. Now, for me, if I had to go any rare animals, I would want a lynx or a bobcat. They're just, those things are badass. And being Native American, the lynx and the bobcat and the cougar / puma is on my totem pole. I also have the desert hare, the snow hare, the eagle, the hawk, the raven. Not the raven, the falcon, the mule deer, you know. So there's a lot of things, and each of these animals meets the characteristics of a person's thing. Now, Chloe, of course, I think she basically, her totem pole is one giant stink beetle, just because.
Fight.
Up yours. In my name of my generation, up yours. Here, I'll put your damn pasta away since you didn't eat anything. It's got mayonnaise. So, don't mind. Alright. So, anyways, I gotta put that stuff in a fresh Ziploc bag eventually. You're free. There we go. Dinner has been served pasty. Anyways, where's a place that you wish you could travel to, Chloe? Mine is Turkey. Yeah, but Turkey's Turkish people. The only thing they got going for them is Turkish coffee. Chloe, hey.
Yes.
She said something.
Hey.
Where is a place that you wish you could travel to, Chloe? She's Jessica Brooks is Turkey.
I would like to travel to... There's several places, actually. One of them I like to...
Or Egypt, she said for herself.
I like to go to France. Mexico, the southern part of Mexico.
The Incans, you know, Incans, the Mayans.
Yucatan Peninsula, I'd love to go.
Oh, the Yucatan's gorgeous.
Australia.
Good day, mate. We like our beer right here at the train station. That's why we're Aussies.
Where else do I like to go? Oh, I want to go.
New Zealand's awesome.
I want to go to London. I want to go to England. And Japan.
Oh, you want to go to London? Meet up with the Limeys. In Japan, beautiful country. I tell you, beautiful country. I've done some travel.
Who knows? If I go to the UK, I might see one of my family members.
Another great place to go for all of you is Russia. The Russian museums are just great. Same with the Louvre in France.
Why go to Russian museums? What's there?
St. Petersburg and Moscow's got some really beautiful museums. Same with the former Soviet bloc. They have some really nice big museums. The former Tsar's palaces became museums, art museums.
Yeah, but
you need to enjoy them.
You know how that's a country that hates people like us. They kill people like us.
Their country's been paying on their own insurance for sex changes for years, Collie. I don't know what the hell your problem is.
They don't like LGBT trans. They'll actually attack you and kill you. I think there's, LGBT Russians wanting to get to Western Europe.
Well, you do know if you go to Tehran, they'll pay for their Iran, they'll pay for your sex change, but if you're gay, they change your sex for you. So it's an interesting thing, you know. Anyways, for Jessica, I gotta drink some more whiskey in a minute. For Jessica, you need to realize, young lady, this ain't bad, but it ain't good for the heart, though, that, wow, now she's playing Guild Wars, so she's sucked into the game, so you can fart on her head and she wouldn't even know you farted on her. Anyways.
Puppy's running a gravy train.
There you go, boy. Have another piece of broth for me. Chloe?
What?
What is your favorite movie, Chloe? Mine is The Last Song.
My favorite movie? I don't have a favorite. I just watch.
Her favorite movie is I'm Gonna Pimp Your Ass Out by Chloe Spice. You don't have my all-time favorite is Nixon and the Wizard.
You like Nixon and the Wizard? Good for you.
I guess I'm just chopped liver with you and Jess. I think Jessica's got an interest in an autistic girl that's 5'11". Yeah, that's what it is. Jessica's making me look like chopped liver because she wants you for herself.
I'm not chopped liver.
Yeah, I am. She's asking you the question. Me, I'm chopped liver. I might as well just pull the switch out, play it, and ignore her, and drink more whiskey. She even said lol. She even knows I'm chopped liver.
Yeah, I don't know, like, let's see.
My all-time favorite food is lobster. Very expensive. That and shrimp and then steak. Can't get any of that. I just eat basically regular food. All right, I'll put your food in the Ziploc bag for a second.
All right.
So anyways, talking about food for a second. So today I was sitting around and I wasn't feeling too good, so I stayed in to make phone calls, talking about food. So then she says, yeah, well, I went to the food bank. You put the stuff away. So I put it all away and I look at this box. Next thing you know, Chloe's eyes perked up and says, I get half that Chinese food. Someone made fresh Chinese and put it in this box. I was like, yeah, okay, you can have half of it, but so for lunch we had Chinese food. It's the best food in the world, I tell you. What is your favorite food? Lobster. Lobster, shrimp, king crab, just like Tara's favorite. So anyways, for some of you out there, I'm supposed to see the psychiatrist, but psychiatrist for some of you, I just wasn't going to argue, with my diagnoses, which I really wanted to talk to Jessica on video on Facebook Messenger, finding out what she thinks truly is my diagnosis, as well as Chloe, and discuss her coming up to visit us. Instead, she's been running around like a fart in the wind, rolling around like a tumbleweed. going from one place to the other place, and I just wanted to talk to her about diagnosis and see how she's doing. Who that is dead and made a great impact in history would you like to sit down and talk to? Chloe, she says, who that is dead and made a great impact in history, a history person, would you like to sit down and talk to? So someone who died who's, in the past, who made a big impact in the world. Who
I talked to? I talked to the founding fathers about the disaster America is heading into under the rules of Donald Trump.
That is pretty bad. That ain't no cherry.
I warned the founding fathers about Donald Trump and how he destroys America.
Well, for me, Jessica, and I'm gonna say this.
I sit down and talk with George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, Benjamin Franklin. I talk to all of them. Let her sign a declaration. I mean, I'd have a few drinks with them and just smoke some cigars with them. Like, what's up? So, anyways.
Wow. So you do that, waste the entire thing, when I would be doing something totally different.
Hey, I'd be saving our country.
Well, that's great. You know who I'd be talking to?
What? Who to talk to?
Jessica, I'd be talking to the man, the Jesus himself, the creator of all. I'd be talking to him and being like, Chloe threw her chance away to get the right answers by talking to the founding fathers. I'd be talking to JC himself. I'd be like, man, Chloe chose poorly. You could just wipe her out, make sure she never exists. And that means that Jessica Brooks comes in and takes her place as the 5'11" trans beautiful woman. You see, it works good nicely.
Yes, you can talk to Lord Jesus for me, because I'm talking to the founding fathers. Salvaging things on here.
I just love, Yeah, except here's the problem, Jessica. Thou shalt not make any online, offline, mental therapist, doctors, or etc. threats against the commander-in-chief. Because guess what? She had the U.S. Secret Service on her door, and they're still not done with her. You don't want that on yourself.
They're not going to be done until they successful.
I think Donald Trump is going to get reelected. I hate Trump. See, she even thinks Donald Trump's going to get reelected. There you go. You got something to talk about, Chloe, on the Chloe Spice channel.
Unfortunately, it's going to... The thing is, they're not going to be done investigating me until they have me in handcuffs and arrested.
Why don't you just say on this channel what you really feel? Do you regret opening your mouth and turning blood, or do you basically want to see the man? Because I frankly don't want to see it on my channel. So,
the thing is, he's going to hack into... The thing is, he's going to know what's going to happen if we want, someone better in office. We got to find a way to block Russia or something. Because Russia will hack in again. They'll just do it again.
That ain't no cherry.
The Russians will just do it, and they'll keep doing it to keep Trump in power. Russians did it once; they'll do it again. Unfortunately, Trump will probably be in power for another 50 years, because what will happen is he'll dissolve re-election, term limits, and all that. He'll just get rid of that, and then he'll hand his seat over to his sons to run the U.S.
Not a good thing.
We're pretty much headed into a lifelong dictatorship.
Yes, I know. Every one of you can see this. But I was just showing Jessica. Don't these look really nice? I'm a little tan, though. But doesn't those look really great? I mean, I don't hate the commander-in-chief. All I see is it's just a politician. Plain and simple. Whatever happens, happens. My opinion is
simple. So if he ends
simple.
up becoming a dictator, genocide, so you're just going to respect it because you're a minister?
I have to. Gotta follow the laws of Romans
So if
13.
he genocides you, you're just gonna let Trump kill you off because you're a minister?
Yep, that's the way it's supposed to be in the religion. And I go to heaven, and that's it. The rest of the people.
Oh, screw that! I'm not gonna let some fucking dictator kill me. I'll fight, and I will go somewhere where I'm safe. I'll go to a country and I feel safer in it. Wouldn't you?
No. Because, let's just say I would rather be dead than fight our commander-in-chief on the grounds that...
What about hiding somewhere safe, it said?
No, because he's got enough military, special ops, and Secret Service, CIA, NSA, they can just track you down
yeah, but enough people leave, they're not going to track every single person down. People will get away, and then eventually the French Foreign Legion will come in because those people will go straight to the French Foreign Legion.
Who cares? Actually, after 39 and a half, you don't get in the Legion. Look, you made a statement.
No, but the thing is, though, these people will inform organizations like the Legion, or they'll let them know what Trump is doing, and then they'll go and march in and actually stop him. Because enough people will get away. Or you just want Trump to genocide us and us to all die because it's what God wants and you follow it.
I follow God, but God doesn't want us killed. Even Jessica Brooks follows God. But she said something, and I was sitting here gritting my teeth because she has an answer.
So if he wants us dead, Trump wants us dead, that means you want us dead because you want Trump to get his way because it's God. It's what God wants.
I'm not saying it. The thing is I'm not going to say yay or nay because Romans 13 in the Bible basically states where you have to be. Now, Jessica says Trump has everybody in the White House so scared that the people that run the valets are going to bow down to Trump because Trump will expose everybody if he loses his position. There, so you got a new part to talk about.
You know what happens if he gets impeached and he can't win his way out? He'll sell us to Russia or China. He'll give us our country over to Russia or China, and they'll pretty much force us out of our land.
And so she's saying this because they say she's too big, and she's got la.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking American bastard.
There you have it. I'm a fucking American bastard. I guess I should be proud. But the thing is, I'm not because all I'm trying to say while I interrupted, I apologize, is that this is why the government is always looking into things. I mean, the other day, someone basically stopped me and asked me, not to offend Chloe, why do you put up with that fucking man-child bastard when they're belittling you and saying you're too fucking retarded and too stupid and too disabled? I care for Chloe. Well, you can see right there what I just was called. I'm an American bastard. I guess I'm a bastard with fake tits. I guess I got to be proud that I got fake tits and a fake hole. Continue. Trump wants enough time in the White House to change the law, what they do to nonviolent offenders. That was saying. So, are you saying basically Trump, no offense, Jess, wants to basically twist the laws that? No offense to Chloe here. I'm not a trans woman. I'm just an American bastard with fake tits, a redundant side face, and a fake taco, vagina, or hole. You're saying that Trump wants to basically go ahead and change the law so it's okay to sexually assault people because he wants to change the laws in the White House with it. Feel free to weigh in on that. And yes, I am. I guess I am a proud American bastard, just like your dad, because that's what you just called me.
All I'm saying, he's going to end up bringing out biblical Christian law, and it's going to be worse than what Sharia law is in the Middle East.
Well, I'm going to let Chloe talk and talk.
And it's going to be where women have to dress as nuns everywhere they go.
Yes.
No one's allowed to be LGBT or they get executed. That's what he wants. That's what Trump wants.
Kim Kardashian got a woman with nonviolent drug offenses pardoned. Yeah, I heard about that. So he pardoned someone.
Why are you reading the Quran?
Why am I reading the Quran? Because you're on. That's the thing. After all, I'm just I must be a Muslim American bastard with fake tits and a vagina.
Now you're Muslim?
Well, I'm an American bastard with fake tits and a vagina. You just said that. I'm an American
I didn't
bastard.
say you had fake tits. No.
Well, I'm an American bastard.
I was angry, okay? Because you said I was paranoid, psychology.
Yeah, well, I said that because look at it. Every fucking medical record says you're paranoid the fucking government's coming after you. 3 months being back home, you haven't been back.
The New World Order is gonna. Trump is bringing the New World Order in, and eventually it won't matter what country you live in, because he'll have control of every country in the world as New World Order. All he has to do is overthrow the United Nations, and then other countries he brings into it. Other countries actually join with him because they love him.
Yeah, well, you know what? Nixon didn't even try it. No one else. And in the 2018 election, both House and Senate is going to be Democrat. So he ain't going to get shit done. But the thing is, maybe, just maybe.
Actually, you'd be surprised that Republicans will keep it because they all fear Trump.
Well, you know what? They're going to lose their seats. Americans are fucking tired of it. That's the thing.
And he's going to get reelected in 2020. And he's going to get reelected in 2024.
They're not going to reelect him because there's only a 2-term limit. He can't basically get 2/3 of states ratified like Truman.
But he'll get reelected in 2020.
However, they say if he loses the House and Senate, he ain't being reelected in 2020. So there you go. Let's see what happens this election. And presidents can't pardon themselves. Even Nixon can't pardon himself.
So you think Trump's getting impeached?
Well, that's what everyone wants.
Or do you think he's gonna actually get impeached and challenge the government, or do you think he's gonna resign like Nixon did?
I don't know. It's too early to tell. I hope resign, but who knows? Problem is since Jessica's enjoying this little conversation we're having, I can officially say, without a shadow of the doubt,
Well, you like
that
too.
When I said she's loony, I was saying, she's loony in certain reasons. I mean, you read her records, you'd understand. And these outbursts, that is why they turn around and say she's basically physically or mentally abusing me. Get the fuck up! All right. Therapist basically writes down abusing her wife. Next thing you know, it's in her records for life, like every other fucking place except Ohio. So, the thing is let's see. Just left again.
Sorry I called you an American bastard.
Well, guess what? I am an American bastard. I'm a fucking proud American bastard, I guess. Doesn't matter anymore.
Watch, government's going to come after me for calling you an American bastard.
When I looked, I thought I was just a full fucking American bitch, not a bastard.
I'm sorry I called you bastard, you're a bitch.
She says I'm here. Yeah, but never mind, I was going to walk Moppy, but I'll wait.
Democrats are going to get the House Senate back. Russia will just hack into it and make sure Republicans keep it.
Republicans aren't going to keep it. The American people are fucking fed up.
Yeah, but the thing is, American people may vote, but do the votes get to the ballots? Do the votes get it counted in safely without Russia hacking into it and changing them and altering them?
All right, listen up, everyone. You heard it from me here at the Charlie Rose Show or the Charlie Ross Show or whatever from 2012. Get your ass out of Yellowstone. Actually, my favorite song is Milkshake by Kellis. My favorite song is something else, Jess, but I'll have to share it with you eventually. And then, Chloe's mom basically wants to see me dead. Fucking all these people want to see me dead. These other people want to see Chloe behind bars. And then you got people like TJ telling me you're you, because I was talking to TJ once about you. You remember this, Jessica, who basically turned around and said, JB, that's what they called you, like John Books, or John Booker knows, JB, that they said you are probably worse or almost, medium to moderate worse than Chloe. And they did not even want me to even hook up with you. Now, with me, of course, my family looks at me and says, you need to look up and have you should basically find someone that's noted and nice and stuff and yada, yada, yada. That's not a Chloe Spice, because if Chloe did this, and my cousin, my family and other friends told the social workers when I had my lower surgery, I'm being abused by, and then they say, well, you need to find someone else. She may be strong, but Chloe ain't that strong. Why does people have to hate too much? It's because Satan wants people to hate. They don't want this. They don't want that. They don't want this. I mean, look, one person went on video and basically said, Chloe had the sheriff and the FBI and the Secret Service and the NSA and the CIA and the U.S. Marshal Service. They were all at the hospital. I called the social worker and said, confirm it. Send a copy of the video. They turned around and said it didn't happen. Then I heard, Chloe had the FBI, the Secret Service, the NSA, the U.S. Marshal Service, the government, the sheriff, the police, all at the Seattle homeless shelter. Called the Seattle homeless shelter. Didn't happen. Thing is, we don't need entitled hate, but you want someone that basically believes that their entitlements and hate of the government. You're looking at Chloe. She's expressed it so much that you got people saying, well, sure, you got agencies and everything over there. Well, she needs to be involuntary committed for 6 months. Fine, take her for 6 months. Maybe I can find a nice, big-breasted, hot woman while she's out and about in the mental hospital to replace her. I mean, literally, I'm just joking about the big-breasted women, but you get the idea. I'm kind of getting drunk anyways, but,
Well, we are lovely.
So, the thing is, Jess, there's so many fucking people around and so little time that you got these jackasses, always saying something. I'm going to go take out my... Fine, you do that. Do you want me to message you on video through Facebook? Because if you do, Jess, I want to cut this short, Walk Moppy, and then I would like to talk to you. Do you have time tonight to talk to me? Because if you're going to, I'm not waiting around till midnight for you to basically surface. I'd like to talk to you. I want to find out about diagnoses. You can talk to Chloe if she's willing to talk. I'd like to hear your opinion and stuff. So, Walk Moppy, you take your contact lenses out, and we will talk in a bit. For the rest of you, you heard it from the Chloe and Rita show, Rita and Chloe show. Thank you for tuning in. Please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestions. Just keep it nice is all we ask. Please hit that like and subscribe button. It's a wholesome fun for the whole family, including your dog. Thank you, and thanks for watching Buttercups.